start with Dan, Father.
Where's Marissa? Mettey did. On behalf of my wife, Diane, mother of the bride over there, who did a lot of work preparing for this, we want to thank all of y'all for coming out tonight and joining this tremendous celebration of this union. I had my son run over to I went to the rescue room in this place. It's just set up so beautiful. And there's some beautiful poetry on the wall and framed up wedding cards and everything. And I had him text me this one, and it said, here it is, I just got the text. It said, please do not throw paper towels in the porch. But no, really, those that know me, I'm pretty stiff and pretty dry, but I do crack a joke and see if everybody's listening to me. There's some folks I just want to lift up tonight that have been so special in these two lives coming together, and Lindsay especially for me, known her a little longer and watching her develop. And I'd like to just lift up Greg and came forward with that and wave to us, the beautiful bride back there. Greg is a minister. He did the ceremony and as a minister at our church. I don't think it's an official ministry, but I've watched him and Kate for their lives and some young couples in our church. And he doesn't go.
Unnoticed.
It doesn't go unnoticed. They've had a lot of lunches and dinners, I think, together, and then part of the marriage preparation classes, I guess, how many Monday nights they were together. And I know Diane and I, we love you very much and we appreciate what you do. And Daria, where's Daria? Daria, y'all are born how far apart? 2 weeks. 2 weeks apart. Grew up best friends. A guy named Mr. Norman tried to kill us at Lake Tahoe together, but we grew up learning to ski together with their family and just they were childhood. And Darius has been in London for a year and wanted to come back to this heat just to do this wedding. It means a lot to Lindsay and I and the family. Alexandra, one of the maids of honor. Elizabeth, one of the maids of honor. Again, these are two couples from the church that I've watched. Elizabeth and Daniel and Alexandra and John, who I've watched be great role models for me. Where's Marissa? Feeding the baby. But Marissa, after she didn't have me arrested, and we'll have to find out about that story from her mother one night at the ball game, but Marissa was her drill team instructor, and it turned out later in life, I guess I would call her very much almost a mother, second mother, and a big sister, and a tremendous role model to both our girls, and especially Linda. And Debbie and Linda, where y'all at, two great aunts and sisters of Diane, Rami especially, where most people might know her, but she's Rami to us. Her brother Jay, her brother-in-law Clint, especially how they took Aaron into the boat, turning him into a wiffle ball player, basketball, volleyball player, in closing, her mom,
Not enough to say.
It's up with us all, and what a role model he is for both these girls. And then finally, Lindsay's Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. come home many a night and seen her to study her Bible. That's how she got in with the girls in Bible study, and just needs to see a couple rooted in God's word. With the old brother wants to share. There's 3 verses I wanted to share before the bell rings here on my time, but we used them at Justice Wedding. They're kind of a stale family tradition. One comes from my wife's side of the family that Marilyn was put in, gave to me the night of our wedding, and I didn't know if she was aiming it at me or Diane, but it was from Ephesians 4, and I'm tearing it up, so I think it's 2 and 6, 26 or 2:6. But do not let the sun go down on you. And I'll wrote that down. I lost my mother at 16, age 17, but I found in my Bible a note from her, and so I'm stealing this from my side of the family. For both of you, Psalms 3, 5, and 6, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not depend on your own understanding. Seek in your ways, seek in all your ways and acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths. And then Diane and I, just from the get-go, went out in our first house and hung up the verse Jeremiah 2:28, 11, and again, I think it's 11 and 12. And it's for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for wholeness and not for evil, to give you a future, a hope. Then you will call upon me, you come to pray to me, and I will hear you. You will seek and find me when you seek me with all your heart. And I pray that you'll get a copy of these and they'll be to our family. And finally, Lindsay, Diane and I know that preparing is God's command, so we are and preparing is also God's command. Your name is everybody. So, please join me in the toast to Jared and Lindsay.